Are you looking to make money fast in GTA Online? Well, today we're going to be checking out 5 of the fastest ways to get absolutely loaded in GTA Online. Drop a like and let me know which of these worked best for you. So let's get right into it. Starting things off, we have the Crate Warehouse. You can own up to 5 of these at a time, and there are a few different sizes. Small warehouses can hold up to 16 crates, medium warehouses can hold up to 42 crates, and large warehouses can hold up to a whopping 111 crates. In order to buy a warehouse, you have to first buy an office and then access the executive terminal during a public session. Once you have the warehouse, you can start doing missions for contraband to store in your building. Each crate can cost up to $6,000 each crate, and it will cost you up to $200 a day per crate to store them. But the silver lining is the fact that each crate can be sold for up to $20,000 each. And if you're doing bigger jobs, you can get a bunch of crates at once, which then you could sell in bulk to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit, possibly more. Now, it is a bit of work, but you can definitely make a ton of money if you know how to do the dance. Number 4, we have nightclubs. Now, nightclubs are probably one of the most straightforward ways to make money in GTA Online, as well as one of the most legal. Once you have the money to buy a nightclub, go ahead and buy one and possibly spend some extra money on things like equipment upgrades, staff upgrades, so on and so forth. Every night, the club will generate anywhere between $100 to $10,000, and that money will go into the safe for you to collect later. Keep in mind that you can only hold up to $70,000 in the safe at one time. So if your revenue goes above that threshold, your staff will automatically spend the excess money on upgrades for the club, which really isn't a bad thing. If you're looking for a solid way to make legal money in GTA Online, nightclubs aren't a bad idea. Now, keep in mind there are quite a few illegal things you can do with nightclubs that will greatly increase revenue, but that always brings some added risks along with it. For example, nightclubs can be used as warehouses for drugs, weapons, and other illegal imports, which can get you thousands of dollars per job, but these are also a lot harder to do in a safe manner because they must be performed during public sessions, meaning other players can drop in on you. Legal nightclubs might generate money slow, but it is also consistent and safe, so that's why we recommend it. At the number 3 spot, we have bunkers. Now, bunkers were added to the game as a part of the gun running update. Bunkers are gonna cost a little bit of money to obtain, but can also get you that money back extremely quickly. Bunkers are a big underground facilities that cost anywhere from $1.1 million to $4 million and will cost you quite a bit of money for daily operations, and that's nearly 10K. However, you basically treat it as a high-end crate warehouse. You can turn the money around rather quickly, but you have to be prepared to spend a lot of money to get into the bunker revenue, but it's worth it if you have the disposable income. Spend the extra money to upgrade your staff and equipment and make sure you're keeping an eye out on what's going on there, but eventually the money will come back to you. Just don't expect this one to be a cheap investment. Number 2, we have vehicle warehouses. Now, the crate warehouse is a rather simple way to get into things, but once you've mastered that, you're gonna want to jump up to vehicle warehouses. Now, vehicle warehouses are only available to players after they've bought an office and registered as the CEO of a company. But once you've done those things, you can get yourself a warehouse. You'll have to keep in mind that there are some key differences between a crate warehouse and a vehicle warehouse. A player can only own one vehicle warehouse at a time, but they also can't be raided, so they're a lot safer. Vehicle warehouses are also developed for solo usage rather than group usage, so you and all of your buddies can each have one. The warehouse can hold up to 40 cars at a time, and if you know how to play the import-export game, you can really rake up the cash by owning one. Just be sure that you don't damage the cars too much before you bring them into the warehouse and try to sell them, as a damaged car will get you way less money and often can't be sold at all. Last but not least, we have drug businesses. Probably the most profitable business venture in GTA Online, as well as the most illegal and thus the most risky. A lot of people have written off drug businesses as too difficult or too little money, and while that is true about the lower level ones, the bigger jobs will make you huge returns, but that's the risky part. To quote somebody from Reddit talking about the subject, MC work is pretty difficult to earn money solo. CEO work is what you're looking for if you want to make money by yourself. I personally have a fully upgraded coke factory and a vehicle warehouse, and will work both simultaneously if I know I'll be online for a while. But if I'm online for a short amount of time, I only focus on import and export work. Also, if you have some friends or prospects on and do a supply run, you can get a lot of supplies rather than doing it all by yourself. If you have 3 to 4 prospects, sometimes you can almost fully manually replenish all of your supplies in just one supply run. You have to be sure you have good security too, so you can rest easy knowing you're not going to be screwed when you're not looking. There is a lot of micromanagement in the drug businesses, but if you know the routine and you figure out the dance, it should be a very profitable endeavor. Well guys, that is going to wrap it up with the fastest money making schemes in GTA Online. Let us know if we missed any in the comment section below, and let me know what is your favorite on this list. Guys, don't forget to follow GT Central on Twitter and Facebook. The links are in the description. And until next time, this has been Wes, and I will talk to you on the next video.